And hi again, everybody. Welcome to our Press Box show tonight from Eyrig Field on the campus of Sarasota High School. Doug Miles along with Ed Schneider, where we just witnessed the Sarasota Sailors defeating the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs tonight 41-14 as they win the 7A-10 district. And Ed Volz has got to be very happy with his team tonight.
He sure must be, Doug. We've seen the Sailors a number of times this season, and we've seen them at their best and at their worst. Their worst was 3 weeks ago against Venice when they got blown out in that game. Or 4 weeks ago now, and they had to find a way to regroup. They had 3 district games in a row, and they were able to win all 3 of them, the last 2 on the road, as they beat Northport and then upset Palmetto last week to set up this big showdown this week with an opportunity to win the district title. They finally win their first game at home this season by blowing out arch rival Lakewood Ranch 41-14 to secure the district championship. Congratulations to the Sarasota Sailors.
Yeah, pretty close first half. It was 17-14 at halftime as both teams traded touchdowns, and then a field goal with just a few seconds left. Tom Kelly knocked through a 24-yarder to give the Sailors a lead, and then first play of the third quarter, Lakewood Ranch kind of got the benefit of an onside kick. I don't know if it was designed that way, but they did recover a fumble on the onside kick, and it looked like they'd have some momentum to maybe come back and retake the lead. But Dominic Austin picked off Chad Rex and did the old pick six, running 65 yards for the touchdown. That kind of opened the game for Sarasota and really set the tone the rest of the way.
It sure did. They really, the Ranch came out and played a nice pooch kicked it in between 2 receivers. Neither one of them called it, and the Ranch was able to jump on it. But like you said, the first play, it went the opposite direction with the 65-yard return by Austin. Completely changed the momentum of the game when it looked like the Ranch had grabbed it coming out of the halftime break. And Sarasota went from there, really limited the Ranch, who was heavily depleted tonight. We saw 4 of their offensive linemen were out of uniform before the game, and I think that took a toll on them in the second half. Their running game was very limited. Their top 2 runners, Austin and Angel, were both out tonight. So it really was the Chad Rex show. He was successful in the first half, much more difficulty in the second half. I think the Sarasota Sailors' depth wore down the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs, and they were able to pull away for what turned out to be a relatively easy 41-14 district championship win.
Good game for Sarasota quarterback Colin McNeil tonight. A couple of touchdown passes, one to Sean Bain, one to Isaiah Breakstone. Also ran for a touchdown as well. And Austin also, the running back for the Sailors, Justin Austin, he ran for a touchdown tonight. Had a good game, over 100 yards rushing.
Right, and Dylan Cleveland as well had a couple big receptions. One was a 43-yarder that set up the touchdown that really put the game away for the Sailors in the third quarter. And let's give Justin Austin credit. He came into the game with 946 yards rushing. He surpassed the 1,000-yard mark for the season in the first half alone, as he picked up 106 yards on 16 carries in just the first 2 quarters. And he really is the main man on the ground for the Sailors. And McNeil, he's really improved as the season has progressed. And what I like is the way he's now finding multiple receivers, not just Sean Bain Jr. And that's, I think, going to bode well for him when they get into the playoff hunt.
Sailors will now host a playoff game here at Eyrig Field in 2 weeks on November the 15th, and that's the first time that's happened in quite a while, so we look forward to that. We'll be bringing that game to you on our live broadcast via Ustream.tv, so we look forward to that. But in the meantime, Sailors will have an opportunity next week to go up against their longtime rival. It's a non-district game, but it also means quite a bit to both of these schools as they take on the Riverview Rams at the Ram Bowl next Friday night. So even though the Sailors have made the playoffs, next Friday still means something for both teams.
Well, bragging rights are something that lasts 365 days a year. They're arch rivals. They have been for decades. And doesn't matter if they're district foes or not anymore. Both of those teams want to come away with a victory in that crosstown rivalry battle. And it'd be curious to see if Riverview's coming off a win to put them into the district playoffs as well as the second seed out of their district, or if they suffered a loss and they'll want to take it out on the Sailors. And the Sailors, let's see if they can continue their momentum with 3 straight victories and carry it through to another victory against arch rival Riverview next week.
Sailors with a record of 5-4 on the year. More importantly, 3-1 in the district. 3 consecutive wins in district play. Lakewood Ranch drops to 4 up, 5 down. and 2-2 in district play, depending on another game tonight involving the Braden River Pirates. Lakewood Ranch may have a chance to be involved in a three-way playoff for second. That'll be determined later tonight as we record this on a Friday night, so you can check out the papers over the weekend. But Lakewood Ranch may have a chance, but they are pretty banged up.
Well, it's certainly, if it goes to that, I wouldn't expect them to come out of that three-way tiebreaker as the victor. I think Braden River or Palmetto would be the one to come through that. Sean Trent had said this week that he certainly didn't want to have to play on Monday if they somehow did not win this game and got into a tiebreaker situation. In our perspective, Doug, we can only hope that we have a Monday tiebreaker to go see and see three teams battle at it to try to get that last playoff spot.
Final score once again tonight from Eyring Field. The Sarasota Sailors 41, the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs 14. For Ed Schneider, this is Doug Minor saying thanks for watching. We'll see you again next Friday night from the Ram Bowl.
Go Seminoles!